today we're gonna go ahead and take a look at LR, Goku, and Piccolo, right? So, when major units release on Global, I do like doing, like, sort of like another level 10 link video, sort of like revisiting them and stuff like that. Oftentimes, it can be good, because, like, maybe I'll have initial thoughts on a unit, right? Like, this unit came out on June 17th of 2021, and now their release on Global October 21st of 2021. Things have changed, maybe the teams have been updated, certain things like that. So I could say, like, at the start of this is an easily skippable unit. There are, like, units, like, LR, Goku, and Piccolo here, who have almost no teams, right? But, like, I think with this unit is, like, pretty much, like, the worst we've ever seen it, like, them and Videl. People talk about Janemba, but Janemba's on, like, really good teams. It's only a few, but he's on, like, really good teams, right? Goku and Piccolo, what are they on? Savior. Can be good combined with Hybrid Saiyan. I do love that team. Full Power is dead. Joint Forces, for sure, I guess we could do. And then Movie Hero is dead as well. Because you're not running... The thing about, like, a team can be as good as you want it to, but when you have the leader is a dead slot, the team is not being run. It's just that simple. And AGL Blue Gogeta is not the worst unit of all time, but he's not, like, a good leader to bring, like, nearly anywhere, right? Like, he could work in difficult content if the final bosses of those difficult content stages didn't always cancel dodge, which the AGL Blue Gogeta relies heavily upon after he goes blue. And the thing about this Goku and Piccolo unit that's just, their design is weird. Many Yellow Coin LRs this year have been built, I think, sort of bad. Because Goku and Piccolo here, they lower enemy attack and defense. Good effect. Lowering enemy attack is really good. On their 18 key, right, they lower enemy attack and defense, but they only lower enemy defense on their 12 key. That's backwards. Because for, like, Super Battle Road, right, you're not going to get 18 key with this unit. You're going to only be getting 12 key if you get super attack at all. So that's where you'd want the attack debuff. It's just, it's weird, right? They're meant more so for long events, but it's like, they're just so goddamn limited. It's like, if they're going to drop units like this, man, I really would like Dokkan to move to the Legends formula of these sort of, like, duo units and stuff like that, where the characters can get all of the categories, right? So it's like, this unit would be on Namekian, and this unit would be on Pure Saiyan and Turtle School, right? And all these types of teams, I think that would be just better for this unit overall. Because it's like, we get, like, turn 1. Look at this. Like, so I'm running full power. This is just sort of like our initial run. I intentionally didn't bring support type units and stuff like that. So Goku and Piccolo, they get 120% attack and defense on super attack. They get 30% attack and defense in both 12 and 18 key. They have a 50% chance of launching 2 additional normals. And then every attack they do gives them 1 key and 10% attack and defense. I've found that once this unit is fully built up, they're really good, right? Like you have the full 59% attack and defensive like buffs build up. You have their key built up and stuff like that. They're good. But a number of factors, including, like, their link set is just a bit weird. The no teams and stuff like that. Like, they're not really good for Super Battle Road, considering turn 1, they're not really that impressive. Right, so here's turn 1 with them. They link pretty well with Jiren. I mean, we have, what, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power active. The 3 links we don't have active are Tough as Nails, Experienced Fighters, and Solid Support. So, let's go ahead and see what Goku and Piccolo can bring to the table right here. Again, I don't really anticipate it's going to be too crazy. Again, that's really bad. This unit, it's just, like, when we go into a longer event, like, yeah, I feel like, we could start to see them look good. This is a character, what really would have helped them? It should have been a high chance of launching up to 2 additionals, each of which has a high chance of being a super attack. I see no reason why they couldn't have done that. I think that would have dramatically increased the strength of this unit, right? If they were able to actually get, 4 super attacks. Would they be insanely OP then at long events? Sure, but who cares? Who cares if the unit's OP, right? Does that really matter? They have an active skill as well, where they'll do their costume change. We can do that after they attack 6 or more times in a fight. So the bare minimum earliest you could pop it is turn 5. Would be the earliest you could potentially get their active skill, because it's gonna take you 2 turns no matter what, right? To get the 6 attacks. So the active skill gives you 60 and 59% attack and defense for the turn, by the way, which is definitely like a very monstrous buff. All right, so with LR Goku and Frieza and Jiren and stuff like that, you know, we can get a lot of links activated right here. Let me just... I'll sacrifice Infighter just to make sure they get this attack. I mean, this is not... I'm going to make this the last turn of this run, because it's like... Ki is just not easily obtained for this unit. It's just, you know, they need a bunch of supports and stuff like that to, like, really be looking good. Yeah. All right, let's go to, like, maybe, like, the movie hero team or something like that. We'll go into one of these long events. We'll really let them build up. We'll make sure we've got a bunch of support around and stuff like that as well. All right, so here we are on Join Forces. I actually wanted to run movie heroes, but, I mean, there's just no Blue Gogetas to find. It's so... Dude, like, they've made movie heroes such a priority. Movie heroes is clearly such a focus for them. And they're just like, dude, if this Tech Gogeta was simply just a movie hero unit, movie heroes would be disgusting. This unit is so good as a leader. It's just such a shame. Because they work good with the LR Goku and Piccolo, right? Like, this unit would be great to bring, you know, like, Pikkon, Goku and Piccolo, you know, Blue Gogeta, Blue Goku, Spirit Bomb Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Like, it's a perfect unit to, like, bring all those types of characters together on the team. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, obviously, when the Dragon Ball Superhero movie comes out, we're going to get another movie hero leader, but it's still just very bizarre. All right, so we're in business here. This is a really good turn. We have Gray Saiyaman 1 and 2. They're giving support, a lot of defensive support. I mean, because look at this right here. So this is turn 1 for them. Right, they get 120% defense on super attack. So they're way over 200k. This is turn 1 before they've even built up, right? Now, we're linked up with Kid Gohan and Krillin, you know, Infighter, Shocking Speed, Solid Support, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. A bunch of units have come out since Goku and Piccolo have come out in JP that work well with them. Gohan and Krillin, as well as the Hit and God Goku we have here. They're another unit that'll work well. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So this is turn 1 for them. And this should be a pretty good turn right here. Again, Join Forces is actually pretty solid. There's a lot of, like, units that'll work well together in Join Forces, but a lot of them are just slot 2 units, the only thing. 3.69. I mean, I'll take that. We don't have offensive support. We have key support, but not, like, actual attack support, right? So, like, those numbers right there, that's just them, you know, from their links, from their passive and stuff like that. So... not bad. All right, now we had Goku and Piccolo until 7. I would like a chance to, like, actually, like use them a little bit more here. I guess I want to do. I guess I'm gonna do another Join Forces run because, dude, there's like almost. I'm having trouble finding Tech Ultimate Gohan. There's no Blue Gogetas. And even the Dragon Ball Super Broly, I'm having a little bit of difficulty finding. I think one reason is because the World Tournament was just on JP, which always ruins the friends list for a while. Like, people just leave SCR Broly as their lead for a while. But, again, this unit is just limited in terms of teams. It's just how it is. Alright, so we ended up getting one more turn. Again, I did want to show this Hit and God Goku right here. They have 5 links together. They have Infighter, Shocking Speed, Experienced Fighters, Fierce Battle, and then Legendary Power. So, you know, we're able to really get we could have everything activated here except for Tough as Nails. So that's pretty good, right? Again, a lot of characters have come out that can sort of take advantage of the link set. Like, all 3 of these characters right here all link up pretty well together, all things considered. All right, we'll get this attack stat by Goku and Piccolo, and then we'll move on. I'll probably do another Join Forces run. We'll do a Savior / Hybrid Saiyan. We'll go into a long event. Why don't we just go ahead and do that now? You know, sort of see this unit, like, once we've actually built them up, get their active skills, sort of get all these things going for them. All right, so we have a nice little rotation right here. This is solid. This is turn 1, Hybrid Saiyan / Savior. We do have the 50% support Gohan. They don't really link up the best, so I mean, the only link we're actually going to get active here is Shocking Speed. I do want to get Piccon next to Goku and Piccolo. Piccon is a really good unit with them. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we're getting. We're going to get 24 key right here. We have a lot of support, right? Yeah, 122k defense. This is where they start. With a lot of support, they look really good, but again, they need a lot of support. It's the thing with support, right? Some support characters are definitely good enough to run. Like, we could run this Kid Gohan here in the GT Legendary Goku event. If we keep this Kid Gohan on rotation, he's good enough to run, right? Because he gets 30% defense for 9 turns on Super Attack. So we could pop him in slot 1 like that. It's going to be fine, right? All right, this is... So, yeah, okay. This is where they're going to start looking good. Basically a 5 million attacks right there with a bunch of normal attacks coming, right? Still after that. Like that's where they had started to look pretty good right there. Again, I do want to get Piccon with them, though. That's pretty important. So Piccon, right, is a good character for a lot of, like, these types of units, right, that are sort of like Shocking Speed, and they've got, like, solid support and links like that. Piccon can work in slot 1 with his dodging. His defense isn't the highest ever, but he does have dodging. So Piccon can work in slot 1 until you would get to, like, the final phase of one of these, like, you know, legendary events or something like that. But again, Piccon's not really a great character for these legendary events because of the fact that I think a lot of Piccon's kit, you know, he greatly lowers attack and he's dodging. Those effects are worthless in here, right? So that hurts a little bit. But Piccon with Goku and Piccolo does work pretty well. The problem with Goku and Piccolo is that, like, you can get a lot of characters that would link up well with them, but not characters that I would say are, like, turn 1 units is the main issue. Okay, so yeah, Kid Gohan is starting to look pretty good. He's at 100k already. Damn, I'm gonna miss a super attack right here, though. Okay, well, it's fine. Because we're gonna see what Goku and Piccolo can do. Because we're gonna get them fully built up right here. They're still, like, well over 200k defense, which is pretty good. All right, hopefully this Goku does not super attack Kid Gohan right here. So we'll do a lot of damage, because I didn't get a super attack with him, because I wanted to save the key for Goku and Piccolo. All right, perfect. What do they put up right here? Basically 5 million again. And remember, every attack they do, they get 1 key and 10% attack and defense. So now we've built up 20% attack and defense. But I keep getting unlucky. This is the problem with these... Dude, of course. I keep getting unlucky to where it's like we get the... Okay. So 2 turns in, and they've done 2 attacks, right? Like, we're on turn 5, and they've done 2 attacks, which sucks. So that's obviously not ideal, I would say. I guess let's just keep going here. But my, oh my, would I certainly love if we could actually get some attacks in with them so I could do the active skill. Jeez, man. That's because, like, you end up with them on, like, the off rotation, and then, like, you know, we get to the turn with them, and Goku's at, like, half health and stuff like that. That's why a lot of these active skills that require these types of conditions I'm just never a fan of, because it's like, you very easily could end up, you know, with turns and stuff like this where we just don't get the active skill forever, dude. Like, it just takes forever, right? And again, this is a character that we want to run for the most part in slot 2 or 3, because they're getting almost everything on attack, right? That's the thing, like, there's... It's just, as good as the Goku and Piccolo can be, I just really feel like there's just, like, way better options, right? Like, it's like you have to go through so many sort of, like, hoops and stuff like that for them to look, like, they look good, but there's just a bunch of other characters I feel like that could do what they can do, right? All right, I'm going to put Piccon in slot 1 right there. We're going to go ahead and get a little bit of support. The key didn't really work out the greatest here. All right, so what are we at right here? They're at 143k. I mean, their defense is definitely looking really solid, right? Because they're getting 120%, and they also get 30% on both of their super attack effects. With Piccon, we have Shocking Speed, Experienced Fighters, and Fierce Battle. Again, Piccon is one of the like, better units to work with Goku and Piccolo, because Piccon can actually, like, hold his own, right? You know, I mean, you know, like, we could do Krillin and Gohan in slot 1 and stuff like that. By the way, again, we make it to Goku and Piccolo's turn, and this Goku is at, like, it's got, like, no health left. So, like, they're going to do 1 super attack, and we're not going to even be able to get their normals. All right, so now that attack stat is real. 6.38 is really good considering they have a bunch of normals coming in that, again, we can't see because I have bad luck. All right, very good. Amazing run so far. Just, oh my god. Like because I'm not going to get their active skill until like turn 12 or something, dude. Like, it's crazy. All right. Well, I'll just keep going because we've done, what, 3 attacks with them? And it's like you could say, well, just put them in slot 1. Yeah, and then they get you killed, man. Like, you run these units in slot 2 and 3 and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I think I might cut now. We'll keep going. Because I was going to say, I'll cut, and then I'll just come back once we have their active skill, like, ready to go. But we'll sort of see how we're building up. So let me know what you guys think of the Goku and Piccolo unit. But again, they're just so finicky, so wonky, so limited, all these things together. It's just, I don't know. I feel like you have just much better options you could just go with instead. All right, so we're not going to get the dodging for Piken, but we will get the support. So we have a lot of support here for Goku and Piccolo. Again, once we're, like, really drenching the rotations and support for this unit, that's where they do start to look pretty good, because their defense is going to be, like, 300k plus right here or something like that. You know, we're still building up. We need them to attack 3 times on this turn, which I think we're going to get. And then we would actually be able to pop the active skill next turn, right? All right, so there they are at a 6 million attack stat. Finally, we can actually see their power displayed, because they're going to do, all the normal, like, all the additional normal stuff like that. There's one more. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. We're not going to actually get the active skill until... It took us until turn 12 to do 6 attacks with this unit. This is why, like, man, like, come on. Always me. I just have the worst luck. I just always have horrible luck. This team building is so bad. It's so bad at the game. Ah! All right. I am going to skip to turn 12, and let's use their active skill. All right, how about that? Let's pop their active skill on turn 12. All right, we'll get this turn in right here. I got to put Goku and Piccolo slot 1. This is where we're going to Goku and Piccolo are about to get tossed up right here, bruh. All right, so one more attack and they'll be fully built up. Let's see what their stats are looking like. 129k, okay. All right, Goku, go ahead and super attack right away and do 350k damage to them. Okay, well, yeah, a lot of damage he took right there. 5.65. So, yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think of the Goku and Piccolo, right? This is a unit that I think it would have been night and day if they were just simply on, like, Namekian and stuff like that. Or, like, if Full Power becomes a real team, if Movie Heroes becomes a real team. But this is why, like, dude, these yellow coin LRs for the most part this year have sucked. Tapion and Minosha, Goku and Piccolo, 17 Golden Free. Like, they're all just wonky. Like, it's just, there's no point in, like, really wasting your time with these, like, very odd, like, weirdly designed units. Why are you going to waste your time summoning for them? Because, again, I know a lot of you guys just want to run your fusion teams and shit like that. Your Kamehameha teams. You don't want to be running, like, all this nonsense. Like, it's like, I don't know. So, yeah, let me know what you guys are thinking about Goku and Piccolo. I mean, they're good, right? Like, I would say they're good. But there's just design flaws. The mistake that Dokkan makes is, like, a character like this Goku and Piccolo, they should have been unbelievably broken because of how limited they are. But instead, they made them quirky and limited so that you just don't run them. They're just not a unit you're going to run, probably. This is going to happen. And it's like, this is what this unit is doing. Level 10 links, rainbow, good equips, and shit like that. Like, they're quite a bit worse, like, once we, like, don't have anything going on. Like, you're 55%. Like, they're not going to look that crazy, man. Alright, so Goku and Piccolo, we popped their active skill, we did their costume change, so now their stats should be looking really quite good. Okay, yeah. See, this is the turn where they're very, very nutty. Wait, I can't get Piccon's support. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Ah! Alright, let's get the support and stuff. Alright. Wow, okay. See, this is the turn where they look really good, right? Because they're at 276k defense. They get 120% on super attack, so they're more than doubling it. Like, they're at, like, 650k defense after they super attack. Like, if they double super, because remember, they get their 30%, defensive buff as well on their 18 and 12 key effects. So, again, this is the turn where they look super crazy, but it's turn 12. It took me until turn 12 to get here, man. Like, you know, like, it's like, this is why I feel like a lot of people, it's like, they'll get, like, these perfect situations for some of these units, and it's like, oh, look how good they are. It's like, well, yeah, dude. I mean, if you're really jumping through every single possible hoop to get to these rotations, any unit can pretty much look good. Like, any unit that's come out in 2021 has the potential to look really good. But it's like, there's just so many flaws to them. It's like, you know, you could do all this bullshit, or you could run GT Goku, who's dropping 7 million attack stats turn 1 while Rainbow Orb changing and shit, right? With a great link set. Like, that's why they have to be, like, they have to be careful with how they do it. Like, the yellow coin LRs, I think Janemba got Goku and Hit, and the Exchange Vegeta and Goku are a huge step up to units like Goku and Piccolo, Tape and Minotia and stuff like that. Super 17, who just, like, are, like, borderline, like, ass. Like, again, like, I know Goku and Piccolo are not bad, but it's like, you know, we have to get this far to where they're, like, actually, like, summonable LR level. Alright, so now they're at an 11 million attack stat. That's good, obviously. Alright, so we pop that right there. And now they have 2 normals, probably, coming. Dude, am I just the most unlucky person ever? Like, in this run, because they can attack 4 times, but, I mean, I just... Okay. Alright. Sure, man. I mean, right, because they have a high chance to launch 2 additional normals. We got 1, right? I believe their passive works like Vegito Blue, where the first additional is a 100% chance to activate, and then the second one is a 50% chance. I think it should work like that, because that's the way Physical VB works, right? He always does at least that 1 additional. All right, so we have a godly turn right here. Beautiful. Okay, we could get, like, the full support and all that stuff. Okay, cool. Let's go and do that. Pop Icon support. We'll do this. All right, so this is like Goku and Piccolo pretty much maxed out, or very close to it, even without their active skill. Their defense is still looking really, really good. Like, you know, well over 400k even without the active skill buff. So let's go ahead and see what attack set they get right here. Let me know what you guys think of this unit. I'm fully ready for the comments of this one to be like, you just don't know what you're doing. You're horrible. It's like, all right, well, cool. I don't know, man. If Full Power gets a new lead, right? Movie Hero gets a new lead. I don't know why this unit wasn't on, like, Accelerated Battle, by the way. Like, when they do, like, very vague categories like that, like look at them attacking, by the way. Do you think that this should be on Accelerated Battle? What do you think? Does that look like a fast, high-speed fight to you? Like, the accelerated, like, a category like Accelerated Battle, another just super and then 1 additional? Oh my god. But, like, you know, that category is made for characters like this. Like, I don't understand why they're not on. It doesn't make any sense. Like, that's a perfect way for them to actually, like, enhance, like those types of characters, right? Like, okay, now they can actually get, like legit categories, like, new categories, because Accelerated Battle is good. You know, and if you added a couple more units to it, like, you know, Super 17, if you added Goku and Piccolo, right? Because they put LR Janemba on there. He was a character that needed categories. Hit is on there. He needed categories, right? I just don't understand why they didn't put Goku and Piccolo on there, because they needed it as well, right? There's just a lot of weird... Dokkan has made a lot of weird decisions. The yellow coin LRs are the weakness of 2021. I think a lot of the EZAs have been fantastic. The Dokkan Fest exclusives, again, I would argue Goten and Trunks as the worst Dokkan Fest exclusive of 2021, and they're very good. Like, that just shows how good the Dokkan Fest exclusives have been this year, right? It's the yellow coin LRs. They are the ones who, I think, for the most point, have been very weak this year, which is crazy because they have the worst banners, too. They have the worst banners with the shittiest featured lineups, and those are... like, those are the wonkiest units, too. I'm gonna do this. Damn it. I guess we'll do this. I'm probably gonna make this the last turn right here. Alright, so here's Goku and Piccolo. Let me know what you guys thought. 136k defense. Their defense is still gonna be outrageous on this turn, by the way. Let me know what you guys thought of the Goku and Piccolo. Full level 10 links, rainbow, and stuff like that. Again, they're good. They're what I would consider a good unit. Like, you definitely get value out of them, like, in some of these longer events, right? Especially for, like, the Savior category team, which is pretty limited, but... I don't know. I just look at this unit and I imagine if they were like a rainbow orb changes. You know, my default go-to, what if they rainbow orb changed or something like that? Like, it would help. They certainly, I think, would be a lot better in that instance, right? So, let's see if we can get more than a super attack and one normal right here, by the way. Because I'm pretty sure I gave him a lot of additional, and we haven't gotten it at all in this video. Like, we just have not gotten the additionals. Let me see. Alright, so we'll do that right there. There's our one normal. Wow, yeah. Dude, I'm just cucked. I just got cucked. This unit, like, they're just like, yeah, we're just gonna make you look stupid today. Okay. What is my... we didn't get the additional super of them. We went through this entire event, and I don't think they got the hidden potential system additional even once. I went mainly crit with them. Okay. That makes sense, because they're a unit that does so many attacks. When you're, so many normal attacks. When you're one of these characters that's doing a lot of normal attacks, the normal attacks a lot of times aren't going to do much unless you have crit. Yeah. I agree with that line of thinking where I gave them full crit like that. Because you really want those additional normals to be critting, for sure. Okay. But yeah, there's the LR Goku and Piccolo. Let me know what you guys think. Are they bad? No, but could they be better? Yes, sir. Yes, they could. So...